It's your girl Sporty Shorty and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we are doing a sneaker review. And of course, I got a very special guest with me today, my guy Trevion.
What up, YouTube?
But before we get into the video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Hey, I want to thank you all for the support you've been giving me. As you can see, it's football season, roll tide. But without further ado, let's get into the video. And as you can see, I love shoes myself. Man. I'm a sneakerhead myself now. So when you like looking at a shoe, what do you look for when you about to buy a shoe?
Man, I look for mainly history. History and colorway.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm more of a dark tone colorway person, so I go for black.
Okay, so the black and white.
Black and white, black and red. You know, red is my favorite color. So.
Okay, so you like the shoes that I got on.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 60s, the best shoe ever made.
Okay,
all right. Since we on that topic, what would you say is the best shoe ever made?
Jordan 1. Not even close. Well, Jordan wise, it's the best shoe ever made.
Well, since we on the Jordan 1, I'm gonna say this: if you say that the Jordan 1 is the best shoe, I'm gonna call you a hype beast. And the reason I say that is because to me they're uncomfortable, but they're pretty. So when I look at a shoe, I ain't buying it unless it's pretty. That's just how I buy shoes. So when people say Jordan 1s, I be like, how are you wearing those all day? Like, it's just not a shoe that you will wear for 8+ hours.
Reason why I like Jordan 1s, I'm a tall, skinny dude, so they look good on my feet. You know, just the slim look of them. And I like the history of it. And the colorways are amazing.
Okay.
You know, they are uncomfortable, but they aren't the most uncomfortable shoes. Okay,
now when you say the history, what do you mean?
Like, it's the first Jordan.
Okay.
You know, it's all represent all the Chicago colorways, which is, like I said, my favorite color being red. You know, you really can't beat the Chicago colorway. Okay,
that's cool. So how do you feel about other Jordans when it comes to colorways and things like that?
I think Jordan 5s probably have the best rotation of colors.
See, we not gonna get along in this video, Trevion, because Jordan 5 is the ugliest Jordan ever made. I'ma say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. If you like Jordan 5, they look like hamburgers on your feet. I'm sorry, I do not like the shoe. But tell me why you do. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like the shoe, Trevion. Listen, it's a fat shoe. It's a fat shoe. It just don't look right to me.
It's a comfortable shoe for one.
Okay, it's comfortable.
And they're really not fat. They are probably the perfect Jordan.
But when you say comfortable, Skechers are comfortable. So I mean, what we talking about here?
Skechers are ugly.
Okay, but 5's ugly to me.
They're nice. 5, it's the perfect Jordan. It's like, and they have all the best colorways.
Okay.
Like, it's the best shoe. They look good on the court.
Okay.
They look good with any outfit. They look good with pants or shorts.
I'm not gonna say that because when you put skinny leg with them, they're big. They're huge.
What other shoe not?
I mean, with the sleekness of the shoe. But the 11s. The 11s can arguably be the best shoe.
They can be. They fat too.
No way. Okay, so if you look at the Jordan Conquerors, if you look at the Breds, the 11s are silhouette is perfect. Jordan Breds, for example. This shoe right here has got to be top 5 in a lot of people's shoe picks.
They are definitely my top 5 11s.
Okay.
They're not in my top 5 Jordan though.
But they're not fat though.
They're amazing. They're just as fat as a 5.
No.
Yes.
And
I should have worn my 5.
You should have, because I don't have them in my collection. I'm just letting you know. This shoe right here.
Perfect.
OG classic. Perfect. Goes with anything.
It's actually not even an OG colorway. If we're gonna be honest.
Okay. All
it's
right.
not an OG colorway.
Okay. But can this be the arguably best shoe?
That's my favorite shoe of all time.
Is it your favorite shoe of all time?
Number 1. Cool Gray 11 is my number 1 shoe of all time.
Okay. I learned a lot about your shoe game here.
It's a beautiful shoe.
It's a beautiful shoe. It goes with a lot of stuff. I wouldn't make it my favorite. But 6s. Sixes are just so silhouette to me. The best shoe ever made to me is, of course, the Jordan Hair 6. This shoe right here. This shoe is the arguably possibly best shoe ever made. Because the tongue, let's just talk about the tongue. This shoe, if we break it down, the silhouette, the uniqueness of the shoe, the gum bottom, I mean, it's just extraordinary to me. There's no other shoe in the Jordan collection that beats this.
Well, since you said we ain't gonna be cool with this video, the 7 hairs, the original hairs, are better than the 6 hairs.
The 7s don't do it for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like I said, the tongue and stuff, they're too high for me on the 7s. I'd rather go with the Olympia 7s than the 7s.
I had those.
You had?
Don't speak. Oh,
what happened?
Gosh.
What happened? You gave them away?
Basically, I sold them.
For how much though? Did you come up?
No.
Oh,
sold them
well.
for $170.
Okay.
5.
Okay, well, in that moment, we'll come back to the Jordans. So a lot of people, okay, so you say you're not a hype beast. So how you feel about the Yeezys?
I might get a lot of hate from the shoe world out here, the hype beast world. Anyway, Yeezys are ugly to me.
Okay, I'm glad somebody else said, because I wasn't a fan of the Yeezys at all. So I bought my first pair of Yeezys, the V2s, the 350s. I didn't like the comfort. I didn't like the way it looked. I have nothing against Kanye. It just was not the shoe for me.
It's ugly shoe.
Yeah.
Like my vault, I only have one pair of Yeezys I own. Can't even tell you what the name of them. I only bought them because I needed early access to the Finish Line website, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Now, what do you feel about the slides and the boots and stuff like that?
Honestly, I do want a pair of Yeezy slides. They look good. It's just a simplistic shoe. I like simplicity.
Okay.
You know, simple is best sometimes.
Okay.
You know, and it's just simple. But the boots ugly.
I got you.
But I do like I think it's the 750 Wave Runners.
Okay.
They do have a pair that I actually like. You know,
Okay.
I want to own a pair of those. But other than that, Yeezys are bottom of the barrel shoe.
Yeah, you might can get them for the low now, but you know, due to the situation. You know what I'm saying? But in the essence of shoes, we gotta take it back to the classics, the Air Forces.
That's the best shoe ever.
Now you done had a lot of best shoes ever.
I said my favorite shoes
okay,
and
okay.
the best shoe ever. White Air Force Ones, black Air Force Ones, you can't go wrong.
Black Air Force One. Now you ain't rhyming nobody.
Oh.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, Trayvon. Now I can get with you with the whites, because you know Nelly had everybody with the forces going on in school. Well, we call them forces. Y'all may call them G-Fazos. Whatever your city call them, we call them forces. So you know, back in the day, you had to have a fresh pair. Had to.
But what do you prefer? Mid, low, or high?
On some forces?
Yes.
Low.
Well, you brought up Nelly.
First
Nobody
off,
was wearing those back
I
then.
don't do mids. Let's just say that for the record. I ain't got nothing in my collection that's mid, okay? Now, high top forces, that's a little bit too much for me. You might well have felines, because that ain't it. That ain't it. You like felines?
I used to.
I used to have a pair of felines.
$89.99.
Hey, if you went to good one, you know we had to have a felines. It's all good.
$289.99.
Hey, that was the special back in the day.
Hey,
that was the special. And I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you, I had a pair of Lugs. I was on the Lug gang with Birdman. I'm just gonna keep it real. I liked them instead of Tim's. That's just what it was. But let's take it back. Hey, you ain't gotta look at me like that. Everybody had a pair that we ain't proud of, man.
I ain't never had no pair of Lugs.
Hey.
I would have kept that one in the memory.
Hey, we was on a budget. Hey, just had to do it. You know, like Judge Mattis had to make do.
I ain't mad at
Hey,
you.
okay. So what would you say is the most overhyped shoe?
Overhyped shoe. Ooh. Jordan 1s.
Now see, you're confusing it. Because you had it as one of the best, and then you're saying it's overhyped.
This is why I say that, because I'm an original sneaker. I'm not a hype beast.
Okay.
I've always liked 1s. 1s didn't start getting popular till 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Like basically Last Dance documentary shot their shoe hype but through the roof. It was the Jordan 11s to me. But the Jordan 1 hype has went crazy. Now he's dropping all these ugly colorways and just too much hype. Now they all just sitting on the shelves.
Yeah.
But I like what I like.
You like what you like.
But they are the most overhyped shoe.
Yeah, you can say
in my
that.
opinion.
You can say that. Yeah, that and the Yeezys to me.
They had their run.
The Travis Scotts too. I'm not a big fan of that. For the price, it don't make sense.
But you wanna know what? I'm probably gonna make a few people mad with this one. The Off-Whites are are very overhyped and very ugly.
Very overhyped.
It's a few pair that are nice, like off-white 4s. Beautiful shoes. Off-white 1s are okay. Other than that, off-white is ugly. He ruined shoes. I don't, no disrespect to Virgil, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But he ruined a lot of shoes. But people like it's hype. They sell.
Yeah, they sell.
Sell, you make money. It's a good shoe.
Yeah, and my collection is, I don't just have Jordans, I have other shoes. Now the Air Maxes. You a 97, 95 guy? Yeezy said it.
I am a Air Max Plus, Air Max 1 guy.
Okay. You gotta go with the 97s.
They're beautiful. It's a beautiful shoe.
These are a classic. You gotta have them in your collection. If you don't have the Air Max 97s, are you a real sneakerhead? Do you really love shoes? This is what I want to know. Because this shoe right here, no matter the colorway, this could have been blue. 97s are tough.
They are, but that's, in my opinion, the best colorway.
Metallic gold.
The gold bullet and the silver bullets as well.
Gold hit different though.
Man,
it gotta hit different. And so what other shoe do you like besides Jordan, besides Air Max?
So I'm mainly a basketball shoe person, so I like the Iverson Questions. The Reebok Questions. Man, that's a tough shoe.
That's a classic
especially the red
shoe.
and blue toes.
Ooh, shout out to Iverson. Hey, that shoe colorway right there is a classic, timeless classic.
It is.
It left and came back, and then it dropped again.
Yeah, that's the shoe that he crossed Michael Jordan in. So that's that's what people recognize that shoe from.
Yeah.
I just can't remember, but that's a fat shoe. You talk about the 5s.
It is a fat shoe.
That's a very fat shoe.
It's a very fat shoe. We know you, AI. You my favorite. But
that's
yeah,
fatty daddies.
Now what about? You gotta go with the pennies.
Man, Penny, because Penny got some stuff. Because you got the Foamposites.
Ooh, now I'm not a fan of foams.
Uncomfortable as.
I'm not a fan of foams. And I think if you like foams, you just want a shoe. Because I don't like them except for those Galaxy foams.
Yeah, man.
Those went hard. But foams are not one of my favorites. Everybody knows I'm not a foam person.
I'm not a big foam. My foam of choice is the eggplant foams, original eggplants, or the original pink foams.
Okay.
And I had both, and I sold both.
You do a lot of selling,
I
don't you?
do, man. Okay,
all right. We're going to let you slide. We're going to have to teach you how to come up when you're selling that, okay?
I do come up now. Okay. Those I came up with.
Okay. I'm just making
it's
sure
just my settings that I played myself on.
Okay.
But I like foams, but that's why, I guess segue over to it, I put music with shoes.
Okay.
Wale, I always tell people, Wale should get credit for the Foamposite wave.
And why is that?
Because he made it popular. Back in his More About Nothing mixtape days, that's what he was rocking. I used to always, if I wanted an outfit or need to see how a shoe looked on foot, I always Google Wale. And Wale made the way like Tiger did with the snapbacks, Wale did with the Foamposite.
Alright, since we on Wale, what celebrity would you say got the most? The shoe game is outrageous, crazy.
Oh, it's a couple of them. Wale, of course, he got one. Lil Yachty has an amazing shoe collection.
Does he?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check you out, Lil Yachty. Hey, I'm watching.
Fat Joe has a shoe collection.
He does have a good collection.
And somebody I don't like, he's a freaking hype beast, is DJ Khaled. But he has all of
They don't want to
shoes.
see you win, DJ Khaled. Hey, they don't want to see you win. So for me, I gotta throw Chris Brown in there.
Like Breezy?
Breezy got a good collection, and he spray painting everything.
I never really looked at Chris Brown as having a good shoe. I guess because he danced too much.
Man, hey, dancing in them kind of shoes.
He my goat, so
okay.
So I no disrespect to Breezy. That's my guy.
But I gotta throw PJ Tucker.
Man, I was gonna say PJ Tucker. I thought we were talking about celebrities, not who.
Oh, okay. You mean non-basketball?
Because if we're gonna do that, Mike Bibby got a collection too.
Yeah, you're right. I like pretty shoes. If I don't find the shoe, if I don't find the shoe like something I can rock, cause I wear all my shoes. I'm not selling anything. I rock all my shoes. If I can't wear them on a regular basis, then I ain't gonna buy them.
And that's how I am. Like I wear all my shoes. I tell people, wear your shoes, buy what you like. So I won't consider my shoes pretty.
Okay. I got
But
it.
I consider them, these are shoes I like.
Yeah.
Like the Green Bean 5s came out back in 05, I want to say. I've always wanted those, but back in 05, I wouldn't buy my own shoes. My mom definitely wasn't getting them for me. So when they came back out last year, I made sure I got those, and they sat. They went on sale for less than $140. I was pissed because I bought them for $220, but I wanted the shoe.
So what would you say is the most underrated shoe?
Most underrated shoe? Just tennis shoe wise or Jordan shoe wise, period.
You can do both if you want to.
Most underrated shoe, I have to say the Air Max 1.
Okay.
Air Max 1 is the most underrated shoe. That's
Okay.
the Air Max that nobody talks about. We talk about the 95s, we talk about the 97s. People even like the 98s. And they talk about the Air Max Plus, Vapor Max. But nobody talks about the Air Max 1.
Yeah.
You get an original white and red Air Max 1, I put up against any Air Max. Except neon Air Max 95s.
Yeah, they cold.
Which I sold those too.
Uh-oh, you ain't selling, did you?
I won them and I gave them to my best friend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
He won't sell them back to me.
I say 17s though.
Jordan 17s?
Jordan 17s are so
tough.
slept
Oh, that's
on.
a tough shoe. Ooh, see,
They
we're
are
talking about
so-
slept on Jordans. The 21s are very slept on.
Now, when you go past a certain number for me, if you're doing a little bit too much, now, I don't know, I ain't trying to get into those teen J's or nothing, but, hey, I think 17 is
The cutoff point? No.
it may be.
You see that all red Jordan you got on your foot? It wouldn't be there if you wanted Jordan 21s.
I feel you.
That's the original Toros.
I
All
feel
red
you.
and black shoe.
I feel you.
Now that's where I stopped it.
Okay.
I stopped at 21.
Okay.
But the 20s are amazing. I never had a pair, but with the strap on the foot and the strap around the ankle, it's an amazing shoe.
So, do you wear like Pumas, Vans, things like that?
I had a pair of Vans, they're uncomfortable.
Okay.
I had Chuck Taylors, uncomfortable as well.
Wait a minute now, because
Yeah.
I had Chucks back in the day, and they was straight. And you supposed to go a size up, side down.
I wear a size 12. I ain't trying to go.
You don't need no Chucks on your feet.
Exactly.
You don't need Chucks is for small feet people. I'm
I
gonna
agree.
put it out there.
I agree 100%.
But you know they used to hoop in Chucks.
And that's they probably got calluses and they probably got Kunta Kinte feet right now.
They probably do. Shout out to y'all people who hooped in Chuck Taylors.
Dr. J.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they was killing people with them though.
They was. That's all they had.
Yeah, you right.
You
You
know.
right.
But so yeah, I think the back to Jordan 17s, it's a pair coming out next year. The lightness, the low top lightness, and I have to have them.
I have to have them
I
too.
have to have them. They're retailing for $300 though.
Now, what do you think about Jordan 2s?
Personally, they hold a personal space in my heart. Because, yes, they do. Because the first pair of shoes I bought with my money when I was working was a pair of Jordan 2s. It was actually those, but the low top version.
Oh, okay. So let me tell you my story about Jordan 2s. I've never found a pair of Jordan 2s that I liked until these. So when these dropped, I was like, okay, I can get with them. I didn't like the silhouette. I didn't like the longness of the shoe, the wide. I didn't like anything about the Jordan 2 until these dropped right here. These are the only Jordan 2s I have in my collection because I find these to be the pretty shoe. I love these. I feel like they can go with whatever I accessorize with. Just a smooth colorway, a smooth shoe. But a lot of people don't like Jordan 2s.
Yeah, I hear, for one, that's an amazing colorway. Chicago colorway.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all.
But they say, oh, it look like a moon shoe. It look like a moon boot. They're fat. Like, it's a bigger shoe. You know, it's like the black sheep of the Jordan shoe family. But I think the Jordan 2 was a very nice shoe. I prefer the lows over the highs.
Okay.
Except those. Those are number one. But, you have a lot of great shoe tools like the Dornbreaker tools are amazing. You got the Nightshade tools. You got a lot of shoes. The Mellow tool.
You gotta give it to Mellow.
That's my guy. That's my guy. It's my
Mellow
all-time
shoe
favorite.
is so slept on.
It is.
That baby blue,
The Nuggets colorway.
back in the day, man, that was a shoe. Hey, that shoe right there, it may be in some people's top 10.
Man,
I'm not sure.
It ain't in mine.
I got you. That ain't mine.
And it's only because it's so much more. It's a
I
two.
got you.
If it wasn't a 2, it probably would be a big.
I got you.
But man, that's a tough colorway. I think when
That's
it
a
comes to
slept-on
colorway wise, the Nugget colorway, the Carmelo colorway is amazing.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. Now, is it any shoe that you're anticipating, hoping they bring out, want to see?
Yes. Speaking of all y'all out here, my number 2 favorite Jordan 11 of all time, which I get fussed at all the time, behind the cool grades, the Gamma 11s. I want them to re-release those so bad. And the original uppers, I don't need that high leather stuff. I need the ones that came out. That's a beautiful shoe. The baby blue bottom with the gold Jordan sign and with the gold blue Jumpman. It's an amazing shoe. They did the cap and gown a couple years ago.
You didn't do it justice.
To me, it didn't. They are a nice shoe. It's a sleek all black shoe. But the Gammas are amazing.
I got you. So I'm looking at your shirt and you got on Dior. So are you a luxury brand shoe guy?
I am not. I think all of those are hideous. All of them. There's no nice luxury brand shoe. I think they're horribly designed and they're horribly priced.
Okay.
But I'm more of a sneaker guy.
Okay.
Tennis shoe, basketball guy. I go for looks, not for price. I never put a big piece of them fat ass Balenciaga shoes on my feet.
Alexander McQueen's are a big fat for me, a little bit ugly. Shout out to everybody who got them. You got them because you got the money.
Yeah.
There ain't no way you like them shoes.
You don't like them. You don't. You do not like that shoe for $1,200.
Oh, but the Dior's are fire.
Which one?
The Chucks.
The Dior ones are nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
They're not $20,000 nice.
Yeah, I feel you.
But they're nice.
So what is the most you will pay for a sneaker?
The most I will pay is retail.
Thank you. That's me too. If I miss them, I just miss them. I'm not paying the upper price, the reseller price, StockX price. Go shout out to anybody that do. But yeah, all my shoes I got for retail. And I just can't see myself paying $300 for $500 shoes. It's just not me.
No, but well, we got a little difference because $300 in your size is like $700 in my size. 300 for me. If it's the right shoe, I might make that move.
Hey, shout out to all the people with little feet, little price. Man, you already know what it is. This guy over here with the size 12. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. That's life. I've been dealing with this since middle school.
It's all good. So what would you say is your favorite shoe in your collection?
Ooh, favorite in my collection, of course, I got my Cool Grade, which is my all-time favorite shoe. But in my collection, I probably have to go with my Lost and Found Jordan 1s.
Ooh.
That might be my favorite pair.
That's tough.
Followed by the Dornbecker 4s. And that's only because I don't know anybody else with those shoes. And it's a very exclusive shoe. I think reselling for $2,000 to $5,000. I wouldn't sell mine, but yeah, I don't think those are my two favorite shoes in my collection. What about your shoe?
For me, I gotta go with my 6s. My Jordan Hair 6s is my favorite in my collection. I just think the 6s are the best shoe ever made by Jordan. I can't say that enough. I got on 6s today just because I just love them. If I had to do a top 3, I'm gonna go with the OG Cement 3s. I mean, if you're a real sneakerhead instead of a hype beast or whatever you want to call it, these gotta be in the collection.
They are my top 5 all time.
These right here, I mean, tough all the way through.
Perfect shoe.
It just everything about it.
Just like the Jordan 5 Metallic.
No, we're not gonna say that. And I gotta end it with my Breads. It's just, those are my top 3 in my collection. And I got to have the Concords. Let me say this. If anybody can find me some Concords, hey, link it below. Please just listen. I love shoes. I ain't paying the big heavy price. I need them in my collection. That's the one I'm missing out. My whole length. That's what I need. But my top 3, 6, 3.
That's a tough shoe. I can't argue with it. They ain't in my top 5 Jordan 11s, but no, they are. But I think the 72 and 10s are better.
Oh Lord. Run it down for me, your top 3 shoe.
My top 3 all time. My top 3. Number 1, Cool Grade 11s. Perfect shoe, perfect silhouette. The white laces on that gray, can't beat it. Number 2 is the Jordan 7 Bordeaux. I prefer the 2011 pair over any other pair. With the gray bottom, that is an amazing shoe. Big Crit, shout out to you. He the reason why I love that shoe.
Shout out to Big Crit. He slept on too. A lot of y'all need to wake up.
That's my favorite rapper in high school.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then my number 3 shoe, the white Cement 4 Jordans. So that's an amazing shoe. It's a perfect shoe. The 2016 model is probably be my go-to. With the Nike sign on the back, with the light gray and not the dark or gray. It's a perfect shoe. Those are my 3 favorite. I only own 2 of those. And I own the 2012 Jordan 4s. I own the 2020 Cool Grade 11s. And I don't own the Bordeaux 7s. I can't get my hands on them for less than $700.
Oh.
And I'm not paying that much money for no shoes.
I feel you. Yeah, so we gave y'all our top 3. So, put in the description box what your top 3 is. What you like, what you don't like. We can only go off of what we like. Like I said, I like the pretty shoe.
Pretty shoes, yeah. I just like what I like.
Right.
Basketball shoes mainly. What is your top 3 non-Jordan shoe?
Non-Jordan shoes?
Non-Jordan shoe. Top 3.
My top 3 non-Jordan shoes. I got to give it to my Air Max 97s. That's one that I love. I am a Puma girl. I love my Pumas. They comfortable. Come in a pretty colorway. And I'm gonna go with the Air Max Pluses.
It's a great shoe.
I like it. It's nice. It's a good running shoe. So yeah, and we gotta pay homage to my guys.
So my top 3, of course, Air Force Ones. It's gonna get there. Mid, low, or high.
Okay.
But Kobe 6s. The Kobe 6s is behind Jordan 11s, 3s, and 4s. Probably the best shoe silhouette to me. And the colorways are amazing. And then I have to go with LeBron's catalog. LeBron has a very slept-on catalog. I like the LeBron 7s, but the LeBron 8s and 9s are amazing.
I can't get with the LeBron shoe. Something about it. Look.
Is it because it's LeBron?
No, I love LeBron. We love LeBron. The shoe, yeah.
Like LeBron's shoe changed the game. The South Beach 8s changed the game. That South Beach colorway wouldn't be a thing without LeBron.
South Beaches are cool, but the rest of them, something just don't do it for me.
Amazing.
Okay.
You should look for the LeBron 7s.
Okay.
You like Air Maxes, you like LeBron 7s.
Okay, put me on. Help me out. I'm going to give me a pair of LeBron. I got you.
LeBron 7 red carpet. Swap out the black laces with the red laces.
Okay. He done put me on to something. I'm going to try it, LeBron. All y'all LeBron fans, Laker fans, whatever you are.
They're not Laker fans. They're LeBron fans.
We'll debate that later. My next question to you is, for people that want to get into shoes, what would you tell them to start?
I would tell them to start with what you like. Don't go off of price. Don't go off of what this person says, what this person says. If you like a pair of Puma Dreamers, J. Cole shoes, buy them. Start where you want to start at. I wouldn't use the price point as a selling point for you to get into tennis shoes because you're going to be in it for the wrong thing. You're going to spend and lose a whole lot of money, especially because the market crashing.
So, you came on Sporty Shorty, so I have to ask, who are your teams,
All right, let's go. We're going to go college-wise.
Okay.
College basketball, I'm a North Carolina fan.
Okay, football.
Tyler Hansbrough is my all-time favorite college basketball player.
Okay.
College football, being in Alabama, everybody look at me crazy, but I'm a West Virginia fan. Fix your face. Pat White is from Alabama. Pat White was one of the only few black quarterbacks around that time. You didn't see too many people look like us playing quarterback and dominating at that time, so Pat White made me a fan. Pat White, Steve Slade, Noel Devine.
So you had West Virginia winning it all this year?
I do not. I have us beating Oklahoma, so
So who gonna win it all this year?
College basketball,
college football.
College football. I think Alabama's gonna win it all.
Thank you. I'm waiting for you to say it. You heard it here first, Alabama.
I am not it's my home state.
I
like everything Alabama. Alabama. I like Auburn. I know you might not feel that way.
It's okay.
I like Alabama and I love Alabama and them. That's my home city.
Shout out to y'all. If y'all have not watched the last video with the Hall of Famer Kendrick Rogers, go stop the video right now and go watch it. But go back.
But we're gonna go to pros. I don't watch baseball, but if I did, I like the Dodgers. They had Aaron Rodriguez and Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter.
Okay.
They black. But, and then, so if I were to look at baseball, it'd be that team. Boxing, Floyd Mayweather guy, all-time greatest. NFL, I'm a LA Charger fan.
Okay.
I wish we would go back to San Diego, but I'm a LA Chargers fan. Been there since I started watching sports. And NBA, I'm a Warriors fan.
Oh, okay. I can get with that.
I'm an OG Warriors fan. I'm not a Chris Mullin OG Warriors fan. I'm a Monte Ellis OG Warriors fan.
Oh, Ellis. Okay. Shout out to Ellis. Maverick fans, you already know. But
what do you think your Mavericks gonna do? Nothing.
This is not about my Mavericks. This is a sneaker video. Hey.
Speaking of sneakers, Luka Doncic, Jordan Brand, he has a pair of Jordan IEs.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get those too. You know what I'm saying? When they drop, I'm gonna get them. Cause I support my Mavericks and Luka. Shout out to Dirk being a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? That's big.
Shout out to Dirk.
Anything else you want to say? I just want to thank you for coming on my show.
Oh, no. I really appreciate being invited to it. This is my first time doing the podcast.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to talk about the shoes, so I can go all day if I needed to.
Okay.
But I really appreciate the invite.
Oh, no problem. And if you're watching, drop your favorite sneakers down below. You know, tell us what you like, what you don't like. And until next time, y'all know how I do. Go Mavs and roll tide. We out. Peace.